Hey everybody! Welcome to Wheaton Improv. Are you guys excited to be here?
Yeah!
Thank you all so much for coming on this wonderful family weekend. If you are a family member of somebody in the world, would you please raise your hand? Thank you. That's phenomenal. Audience participation is at 100%. This is a show for Wheaton Improv, meaning that we do improvisational theater. How about that, huh? So that means that everything that happens on this stage has never been rehearsed. It has never happened before. Everything that happens on this stage will never happen again in the exact same way. So what you are seeing is a one-time show. How amazing is that? So excited to be able to share that with each and every one of you. Just think you should know. There is an emergency exit right here. There are two back there. 10 out of 10 would not recommend going up towards the steps. You need to leave for some reason. A flight attendant will direct you to the nearest exit. It is over here. Also, no smoking, and also we're not in a plane. I'm sorry. So, first of all, our very first troupe is new. This is one of their first shows. We are so excited to introduce to you tonight, Houston's Problem!
Yes!
So it has come to my attention that we're a little bit over capacity, so just for the sake of safety issues, if you could all pause and take a moment to locate your nearest exits right there, and right there. Just know that, okay.
That's the fastest one.
That's the fastest one, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome. We're so glad you're here tonight. We're going to start you off with a little bit of improv. To start, I need a suggestion for the title of a story.
Ice cream.
Three hole punch goes to the circus.
Three hole punch goes to the circus.
There once was a three-hole punch.
Who went to the circus?
He had a dandy time at the circus before he fell.
Right off of the Ferris wheel.
And popped a big hole in the circus tent.
The clowns were especially angry.
Because all of their makeup blew off.
He did not know how to correct what he had done.
In the slightest little bit.
What are you doing here, three-hole punch?
The clown screamed at him.
I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just a little piece of paper.
He fell down again when the monkeys ran him over.
But out of the corner he hears a still, small voice.
You are now four-hole punch.
So I know that you're here because there was an incident at the circus. Can you tell me about that?
I'm too sharp to be around people.
So you're upset because you're hurtful. Is that right?
I don't want to be hurtful. I want to be the opposite of hurtful. Unhurtful.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, you know, I have a lot of things that may be able to help you. Would you like to hear them?
Absolutely.
You see, what we can do to help you when you go out in public settings so you don't hurt people, we could just like tape you up. That way, you can't hurt anyone, not even yourself.
I'm not feeling the tape idea because it gets like stuck and then like you gotta rip it off and it's like pull a Band-Aid.
Why don't we, and this is a little tricky, we could make you into something new, like a stapler.
Yes, because a stapler holds things together, it doesn't tear things apart.
Exactly. I can see it now. There's a bright future for you kids. Good.
I think I got it down.
Okay. The first thing we need to do we're gonna have to permanently make your arms like this. Okay.
Are they all bent?
And now you're just gonna have to like as hard as you can. As hard as you can. You gotta keep things sticking together.
What if I'm just like one of those little staplers?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put those right in front of your path.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed like you were up on the cliff waiting to push those boulders there. I'm trying to hike here, man.
Well, there's a very clear trail that goes just around the cliff, not right under it. What do you think you're driving? Like, this cliff, people use this cliff.
Yeah,
I use this cliff.
people like me.
Yeah.
I use this cliff too.
I use it too. So, where am I supposed to put my boulders? There's a lot of them up there, all right?
Yeah, so why don't you keep them up there instead of, pushing them down the cliff so they get in waves?
Because I got a lot of other stuff up there too. Like what? Trees. What do you got all your stuff on your back, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
on your back, right? You go around, right?
Yeah, what, you live up there?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you should think before you criticize where people live, huh?
I didn't mean that. I'm sure it's great real estate.
Yeah.
It's quiet, no neighbors. I mean,
It's really great, and if you are the type of man that likes living on his own in solitude, I could interest you at a 30% interest rate for this one-time offer up on the top of the cliff, in isolation where no one ever comes and finds you.
sounds nice, but
Yeah?
won't you be my neighbor?
Why did you do that?
I felt like doing it. I don't have impulse control.
I know, and we've talked about this. You have to settle down.
Don't you see? I just do things.
Okay? And we've talked about this. What do we do?
Catch me!
No! No! We talked about this. Amadeus, you're better than this. Better than this. No, look at me. Look at me. You can do this.
I can do this.
Stop touching me.
Okay. It goes in through one hole like a little gingerbread. Goes out the other hole, little gingerbread. No, it's not right! It's not right!
I'm gonna need you to settle down. You were doing well. You were doing so well. You were so close.
It's not me.
You were so close. It is you.
You'll have to
You were
finish
born
it.
to do this.
You'll have to finish it for me. I can't go on like this.
Son! Do you think I wanted to be a baker? I was a baker because my father was a baker. You're going to be a baker because I'm a baker.
Son, I didn't want to be a baker, all right? My dad was a baker. And his dad was a...
Son! Right there, he was a baker. He was a baker, and you're gonna be a...
Son, I did not want to be a baker, but my mom was a baker, so I'm a baker, and so are you!
Daughter, I did not want to be a baker, but my grandmother was a baker and wanted me to be a baker.
Sweetheart, I think I'm going to take up baking.
Do you think I'll ever make it into the paper industry? It's just, the edge of the forest is so far away, and that's where they start. I feel like before they get to me, I'll be old, and, they won't want me anymore. They like that young word.
You know, they're coming out with a lot of new equipment these days. I'd say you've got a fair shot.
Really?
Yes. I believe, and if you believe you can make it, I think you'll make it there. But for now, you're really good at the apple thing.
Thanks. Yeah. I got it from my dad. He wanted me to be an apple tree. I always thought I was, more born for the oranges, but once I started budding, it's like you can't really.
Some things you can't really change.
It's tough being an apple tree.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me about it.
You sit here all day, especially during autumn. There's a bunch of random people, kids, coming in and taking my fruit. My children, really. I know what they're doing. They're going home and they're messing them up and they're making pies. And it's like, could have been another tree. He could have sprouted up right next to me. Could have played catch.
So the keys around here, right? This rock is actually not a rock. It may have fooled you. There's a key, all right? So we're gonna go right in. Tell me what you think of the place. It's very roomy.
Yeah.
Space for one.
Yeah, I see one room.
Yes, yes. But that room is such a room. It is so roomy.
Where's the bathroom or the kitchen?
Okay, that is down the street. All right. And you saw that big drugstore coming in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costco.
Okay. Behind that.
Behind Costco.
Behind Costco.
So the taco place.
Yes. Yes.
Welcome to Costco. You just want to use the restrooms, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, we have a key. It's in this boulder. You might not be able to guess it, but here you go. I'll let you do that by yourself.
Sounds like a plan.
Jack! Yeah, what's up? Are you in position? Yes, I am.
I'm just gonna wash my laundry.
Did you forget the plan? Did I forget what? The plan. The plan.
Yeah, we're gonna steal this woman's laundry.
I thought you said plan. I've got a ficus over here.
Hey! We don't even need these computers. You can just talk from here.
Don't you hear us talking about stealing the laundry?
I think I hear something.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm just looking for a gift for my wife.
Kind of gift you would like to get her? We have quite the array of pies here. I hope you understand that this is a bakery.
Something that says, I'm sorry. And also, I made this myself.
That's just the pie for you. Nothing says I'm sorry like an apple pie.
Oh, yes.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
After what you did, you bring me Bert's apple pie. You must have made it yourself, huh?
I did, yes. Yes, I did.
You know I am allergic to apples.
Honey, it was more a token of my affection.
Yeah.
It's the thought that
A
counts.
token is an earring or a bracelet. Something else besides pie. I just don't get it. Sorry. I mean, I know you didn't like Toto, It's been annoying us sometimes, but you didn't need to take him out to the doggy happy farm.
He peed on our rug. It was our favorite rug at our wedding.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm back home from school. Toto, come here!
Do you ever think we're gonna meet that? Ever since we've been picked, I haven't seen much of them.
I don't even know. I was so young. I don't even remember it.
We weren't even ripe then. Hardly crab apples.
What do you think's gonna happen to us? It's so dark in here and cold.
I think only good things. I mean, who would ever harm an apple? Cut it up, or make it into sauce.
Or eat us.
Is that what they do?
No. Man, I'm really hungry. We got some oranges, some quinoa. I just really want an apple.
Jim, just stay still.
Your eyesight's based on movement. They can't see us if we don't move.
I think there are apples in here. No. Are those tomatoes? No. There's one.
Mom, I'm never going back to school. Sweetheart, I know it was a rough day, but you love school. What happened?
No, Mrs. Brown is fat and ugly, and I don't like her.
Sweetheart, don't judge the character of people by the way that they look.
But her voice and her laugh sounds a lot like that. It's awful.
Why don't you tell me what actually happened? It was the field trip, wasn't it? And she didn't let you
Pick an apple.
because you already picked the 5 that you were supposed to take.
I just wanted 6. Is that too much to ask, Mrs. Brown?
Well, maybe it was a little bit too much because you only paid for 5. Were you expecting to pay for the 6th one?
Mrs. Brown had 8 at least. They were all over the place.
Well, maybe teachers have other rules.
They make the rules, that's for sure.
Honey, if your teacher didn't make the rules, then who would?
I'd be fine making the rules.
What kind of rules would you make?
Free apples for everyone, and a puppy. It's a nice touch, I know.
You have such a giving spirit, sweetheart.
Oh no, the pony was for me.
I can't explain this. I can't explain my actions. I guess I'm sorry, but I should start with that. I was mooing, and I was really into the music.
You were mooing?
What did that sound like, son?
Oh, I always wanted to be a cow. I never asked to be a human.
I wanted to be a cow too, son, but we can't have what we want.
Is this because our great-great-great-great-great-grandfather decided that he wanted to be a human instead of a cow?
Show me that.
Screw this.
Yes, and ever since then, has the curse of being human. We don't have the abilities like cows to just graze whenever we want.
Grass. They have freedom. And at the end of the day, they become the most beautiful thing on the planet. Meat.
Be a nice juicy piece of meat. That's the dream.
I would eat meat. I think that tastes pretty good.
Any kind of special seasoning you're thinking about?
I haven't done that much thinking about it.
My apologies.
It's okay.
I always wanted to be a dairy cow. I guess I'm kind of like a dairy cow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh.